I want to greet everyone out there today, especially that have seen this channel as a useful resource in terms of resolving your PPM related matters. I just recently checked. I noticed the channel have helped over 48,000 persons. Not only that, I'm receiving a lot of messages, thank you notes, comments, and lots more at the back end that shows that we're really helping out. Now, in lieu of this, I actually want to address this issue very fast. Reject. Some person's key in token, bam, you have reject as a feedback. Could it be the meter? Could it be the disco? Could it be the token I vended? What could be the issue? Or maybe I'm not supposed to be using prepaid meter, and all those kind of questions coming up. Today I want to start a new series to help you out uniquely, because I've gone through the internet to see if there are resources out there that can help you. But I noticed most of the videos coming up are just people having their own unique issues, going to maybe a customer service officer and trying to communicate openly that this is what they did that helped me out and all that. So how about we going into a comprehensive look into what could possibly be the cause of this feedback reject? For those of you that are still not yet familiar with the terms we use, a reject on a prepaid meter usually means the meter is unable to process the loaded token or KCT, which can be due to various reasons like an incorrect token. It could be an issue with the meter, or it could be an administrative problem that we can tie to the disco generation process. And the token itself, let's see the definition, is an electricity. An electricity token is a code, usually alphanumeric, that you use to recharge your prepaid electricity meter. If it has gotten to a point where you're trying to impute tokens to your meter and your meter is saying no to that token, what is the meter wanting you to do in return? Because the frustration can be more if you don't know what to do. Now, we'll be narrowing this video into certain aspects. We'll be looking at the disco perspective, but that will not be now. We're equally going to be looking at the meter aspect, and then we'll be looking at the token aspect. So for this video, permit me to take you through the token lane. All right, is that fine? Please follow me. Before we go into that, let's take a quick break. Welcome back. So we dive down into possible reasons why this meter can reject your token when your token is invalid. What can render these tokens invalid? First thing we're looking at is incorrect token type or format. Maybe you've walked into a place and they told you things like your meter is not captured. That term capturing is what the disco uses to define the registration processes that your meter undergoes before you start vending. There are key things they lock into the system against your meter information that actually makes or name you. Aside your biodata information, your name, your address, all that, there are technical settings that's actually locked onto the system as well that controls your supply group code, controls your key revision number, controls your tariff index, controls your key token, and all those basic information that the prepaid meter works with. Meters are not like MTN, where you just buy a recharge card from office and it works for all, or like Glow, Etisalat. It doesn't work like that. That's why you can't just walk into an office or a shop to buy token and load in your meter. You have to go and they will generate it immediately. They don't generate it and keep it down. They generate it because these tokens they are generating are tailor-made for your meter. So in a case where we have wrong input in this format, example, let's say mismatch tariff index, there will be a problem. So what is on the system must match what is in your meter for it to work. Take for example, this customer brought this meter and tariff on the meter it's 1. So we're trying to load card and it's not working. But after looking into it, doing quick troubleshooting across both the system and the meter to know what's happening, we noticed the tariff that was imputed at the point of capturing was 29. So adjusting it now is accepting. Okay, take a look at this other one. This one, we tried it was supposed to be on 1, 2, but when the whole processes was put in place, we noticed on the system it was 45. After adjusting loading key change, now the token is accepting. So in this kind of case, we'll say token mismatch. Meters may be programmed to accept tokens for specific tariff or load configuration. So a mismatch will definitely result in rejection. Okay, and we have cases of corrupt or invalid token. If a token is incomplete or corrupted during generation or transmission or fails a checksum validation, the meter will reject it. You might even be wondering about this incomplete, all those handwritten, maybe you're buying token and somebody is writing it out with a pen for you. It might not be correct. So in that kind of case, the meter definitely will reject those processes. Or so that's part of typographical errors. Mistake during manual entry can invalidate the token. All right, now another thing we have to look at that could render your token invalid is expired or out of sequence tokens. We have token validity period, though we don't know how well this has been fully implemented. Some tokens expire after a set period. Attempting to load them after expiration results in failure. Okay, now sometimes it doesn't really carry this validity per se, but there's actually a sequence to which your tokens should be loaded. Let's assume you vended 5,000, 2,000, 1,000. There's actually a sequence to which you can load this token. You must load the 5,000 first, before the 2,000, before the 1,000. So if anything makes you load the 1,000, then the 2,000, there's that possibility that when you're trying to load the 5,000 that you bought earlier, the system will return old. Then either you can load this. So that sequence actually connotes validity. So you have to follow it in that sequence, and that would help you. Now, looking at duplicate entries, this system is actually designed in a way that you can't duplicate a token. Okay, STS compliant meters track previously used tokens to prevent duplication. Attempting to reuse a token will fail. Now, looking at replay attack protection, meters have cryptographic mechanisms to reject previously accepted tokens, ensuring energy units can't be fraudulently reloaded. So if you have used it before, you want to use it again, you won't be able to do that. And considering that some tokens reject because we have authorized platforms where you are meant to get these tokens from. So what if you decide to go to non-official vending platforms? Tokens must be generated via authorized vending systems. Meter may reject tokens from unofficial or tampered sources to ensure system integrity. That's part of what has been incorporated, and it's working for all these codes across all platforms. There are platforms that are recommended for your vending. If you want to stay safe, those are the places you need to go. So very quick one, as we're wrapping up this video, there are quick troubleshooting tips I want you to take note. One, always double check the token unit, the token input. Check it digit by digit as you're keying it in. Secondly, you have to confirm the token was purchased for the correct meter number. Ensure, because token is not like MTN or Airtel or Glo. Any recharge can work for all meters. It is tailor-made for your meter number. So cross-check and ensure your name is what is on the token you're trying to load. If not, it will render it invalid. Make sure tokens are entered in the correct sequence. Okay, if you are in any of the discos and after doing all you need to do and the meter is still rejecting these tokens, you need to report back so they will check the firmware status of the meter, check other things to see how this will be handled. All right, so I'll be dropping this video here. The next video coming up will be addressing the meter aspect to see how the meter could contribute to returning reject as a feedback for your meter. We believe this video will help you. This will be another good resource. You have a lovely time.